He came from simple beginnings, a small village in Austria. Arnold Schwarzenegger dared to dream big. He would become the strongest man, a world-famous icon. Arnold's journey is amazing. From lifting weights in a small Austrian gym to becoming a Hollywood star. From movies to the governor's office. He surprised everyone. His hard work and never give up attitude took him to the top in many areas. Bodybuilding, acting, politics. Arnold's impact is huge. He inspired millions to chase their dreams, no matter how impossible they seem. This is the story of a legend, the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold didn't stop at bodybuilding. He aimed for Hollywood. He wanted to be the world's biggest action star. His big break? Conan the Barbarian. Pure muscle and charm. The world noticed. Arnold was here to stay. Then came the Terminator, a robot assassin who couldn't be stopped. The role that made him a movie legend. Hasta la vista, baby. Instantly famous. Arnold ruled action movies. Predator, Total Recall, True Lies. Huge hits. But he could be funny too. Twins and Kindergarten Cop showed he could do it all. Arnold proved he was more than just muscles. He was a true entertainer. A world-famous superstar. Born in 1947 in the small village of Thal, Austria, Arnold's childhood was simple. After the war, Austria was rebuilding. Things were scarce. Life was hard. His family lived in a modest house. No running water, no toilet inside. Imagine young Arnold carrying water in the freezing Austrian winters. But tough times make you strong. Arnold's father, Gustav, was very strict, a former soldier. He taught young Arnold to be disciplined and work hard, lessons that would shape his life. Even as a kid, Arnold dreamt of leaving his small town. He wanted a bigger life than Thal. He would find his escape in a surprising place. Gustav Schwarzenegger was a big influence. He pushed Arnold and his brother, Meinhard, demanding they be athletic and obedient. Sports became an outlet for Arnold. Soccer was his first love. Then he found weightlifting. At 14, he walked into a local gym. The sound of weights, the smell of sweat. He loved it right away. This wasn't just a hobby. This was everything. He trained so hard that it surprised everyone. He saw his future in every lift. Gustav, however, didn't like it. He thought bodybuilding was silly. He wanted Arnold to follow in his footsteps, become a policeman. But Arnold had other plans. Arnold never stopped loving bodybuilding. He trained all the time. He studied anatomy charts like they were the most important books. He shaped his body with passion. At 18, he won his first bodybuilding title, Junior Mr. Europe. This was just the start. He wanted bigger competitions, bigger titles. Nothing could stop him. He read every bodybuilding magazine he could find. One name kept showing up. Reg Park, a famous bodybuilder, an actor, Arnold's hero. He dared to dream big. He wouldn't just meet Reg Park. He would be better than him. He would become Mr. Universe. He would conquer Hollywood. The young man from Thal had a plan, and nothing could stop him. Arnold was completely dedicated. He trained so hard that it scared even experienced lifters. He pushed his body to the max. His body changed. He got the nickname the Austrian Oak, a good name. He was a force of nature, unstoppable. His body became famous, a symbol of his strong will. His training was brutal, hours spent shaping his body. He focused on every muscle, balance, proportion. He wasn't just building a body, he was creating art. Arnold's dedication went beyond the gym. He carefully watched what he ate, giving his body what it needed to grow. He studied the science of bodybuilding. He was obsessed. And it was working. In 1967, at 20, Arnold achieved his biggest dream. He became the youngest Mr. Universe ever. The world noticed. The bodybuilding world was his. But Arnold didn't stop there. He defended his title again and again. He became a 3-time Mr. Universe. He became more famous with each win. He used his wins to move forward. His ambition grew stronger. He had conquered Europe. Now he wanted the biggest prize, the Mr. Olympia competition. Arnold knew that to be the best, he had to beat the best. He moved to America, the land of opportunity, the home of bodybuilding. He was ready for a new challenge. Conquering America. The Mr. Olympia Journey. America welcomed Arnold. He quickly became a star. His charm and big personality captivated audiences. He was a natural performer. But the Mr. Olympia title wouldn't be easy. He faced tough competition. Legends like Sergio Oliva were in his way. Their rivalry became famous, pushing each other to be their best. In 1970, Arnold's hard work paid off. He won his first Mr. Olympia title. He was on top of the world, but he wasn't finished. Arnold went on to win the Mr. Olympia title 7 times. He ruled the sport like no one else. He had achieved his ultimate goal. He was the best bodybuilder in the world. His legacy was set. But Arnold, always looking ahead, was just getting started. Hollywood was waiting. Breaking into Hollywood. Arnold had conquered bodybuilding. Now Hollywood called, a new place, new challenges, but the same strong will fueled his ambition. His first movie, Hercules in New York in 1970. His thick Austrian accent was dubbed over. His acting, new but promising. The film, a classic in the making. Breaking into Hollywood wasn't easy. He was typecast, limited by his size and accent. But Arnold was persistent. He took acting lessons, improved his skills. He knew he could succeed. He got roles in films like Stay Hungry in 1976 and The Running Man in 1987. Each role, a step forward. He was learning, growing, becoming more than just a bodybuilder on screen. The Terminator. Becoming an icon. Then came 1984. James Cameron. The Terminator. A low-budget sci-fi movie that would change everything. Arnold as the unstoppable robot assassin. A career-defining role. His famous lines.
I'll be back.
And
Hasta la vista, baby.
Became part of movie history. The film, a huge hit. Arnold, a world-famous action star. He had proven everyone wrong. He wasn't just a muscle man. He was a charming and interesting actor. The Terminator made him a Hollywood legend. The film started a franchise. Sequels, comics, video games. The Terminator became a cultural phenomenon. And Arnold, its king. He became known for the role. Action hero and beyond. Arnold rode the success of the Terminator. He became the biggest action hero of the 1980s and 90s. Predator in 1987, Commando in 1985, Total Recall in 1990. Each film, a box office giant. He brought his unique mix of action and humor to these roles. He wasn't afraid to make fun of himself. He knew who he was, and audiences loved him for it. But Arnold didn't just do action. He tried comedy. Twins in 1988 paired him with Danny DeVito. A surprise hit. His comedic timing, perfect. Kindergarten Cop in 1990 showed he could be funny. He could play tough. He could be funny. He was a versatile actor. A true Hollywood star. A legacy cemented in celluloid. Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie career lasted for decades. He starred in over 40 films. He became one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. His face instantly recognizable around the world. He had achieved the American dream. The boy from a small Austrian village had become a global icon. His story, proof of the power of hard work, determination, and believing in yourself. But Arnold's story didn't end with Hollywood. He wasn't done surprising people. He aimed for a new, even more unlikely goal. Politics. The Governator was about to be born. The Governator Emerges. The year was 2003. California had a big problem. The Golden State was in trouble. A recall election. The current governor in hot water. The political world a mess. Enter Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, the action hero. He announced he was running for governor of California. The world was shocked. Could this be real? His campaign was different, unpredictable. He wasn't a politician, but people liked him. He promised to bring his action hero spirit to Sacramento, to fix things. His message worked. He promised to be responsible with money, to protect the environment. He appealed to Republicans and Democrats. He was a powerful force. And on November 17, 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian Oak, became the 38th governor of California. The Governator had arrived. Governor Schwarzenegger faced huge challenges. A budget crisis, political disagreements. But he wanted to make a difference, to govern like he acted with boldness and conviction. He worked with Democrats. He signed laws promoting clean energy and fought climate change. The Terminator, a surprising hero for the environment. He changed laws about injured workers, built roads and bridges, and tackled the state's money problems. His leadership was unusual, but it worked. He wasn't afraid to take on powerful groups and challenge the way things were done. He governed with common sense that surprised his critics. He was a problem solver, a man of action, now in the political world. Governor Schwarzenegger's time in office wasn't perfect. He faced criticism but never backed down. He stood by his beliefs. He left office in 2011. His legacy was mixed, but he changed California. He proved change was possible. Working together was key. Even amid disagreements, action was needed. He believed one person could make a difference. He traded action hero roles for a suit, but his drive stayed the same. He was always Arnold Schwarzenegger, the man who dared to dream big. Arnold's personal life entered the world of American royalty. He met Maria Shriver, President John F. Kennedy's niece, in 1977. Their backgrounds were totally different. She, a journalist from a famous political family. He, an Austrian bodybuilder becoming a Hollywood star. Yet, they clicked. They were attracted to each other's ambition, their drive to succeed. Their relationship was a mix of red carpets, political events, and Hollywood premieres. They dealt with the challenges of their different worlds, their love for each other, always there. In 1986, after 9 years together, Arnold and Maria got married in a big ceremony. The Kennedy connection made Arnold even more famous. His life now connected to one of America's most important families. Being a dad was a new chapter for Arnold. He embraced his role with the same energy he brought to bodybuilding and acting. He wanted to be a good and involved father. He balanced his busy career with raising 4 children: Catherine, Christina, Patrick, and Christopher. Family vacations, school events, and quiet times at home became important memories. Arnold taught his children the value of hard work, discipline, and following their dreams. He encouraged them to be themselves, celebrating their accomplishments with pride. Despite his public life, Arnold made time for his family. He knew it was important to build strong relationships, to be there for the big and small moments. His love for his children was clear, showing the softer side of the Terminator. Beyond Hollywood and politics, Arnold wanted to give back. Helping others became a big part of his life, a way to use his fame for good. He started the after-school All-Stars program in 1992, giving kids after-school activities to keep them safe, busy, and on track to graduate. His commitment to kids was real, showing his belief in the power of education. He became a supporter of the Special Olympics, speaking up for inclusion and the power of sports. He cared deeply about this cause, showing his kind heart and his desire to help others. From environmental causes to disaster relief, Arnold always helped. He knew he had a responsibility because he was famous, using his platform to highlight important issues and inspire others to act. He proved that even an action hero could be a good person. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story is amazing. It shows the power of hard work and dreaming big. From a small Austrian village to huge success, his journey is incredible. He beat the odds and made his own path to greatness. His push for excellence inspired generations. The Austrian Oak became more than just a bodybuilder. He became a world-famous icon. His name became associated with pushing limits. He proved anything is possible with grit and dedication. His legacy shows how hard work can change your life. His story motivates people to embrace challenges and dream big. Arnold's impact is bigger than the gym or movies. He became a cultural icon. His catchphrases famous everywhere. His face instantly recognizable. He changed what it meant to be an action hero, bringing muscle, charm, and humor to his roles. He proved that an immigrant could conquer Hollywood. becoming one of the highest paid actors ever. He entered politics, becoming the governor of California, proving his ambition had no limits. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the bodybuilder, actor, politician, philanthropist, became more than just a man. He became an idea, a symbol of what's possible with dedication and relentless pursuit of dreams. Even now, Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't slowing down. He continues to support causes he cares about, fighting for environmental protection, inspiring young people to follow their passions, and using his platform to make a positive impact on the world. He still talks about fitness, reminding us that age doesn't matter and that being healthy is a lifelong goal. He challenges us to push ourselves, to embrace challenges, and to never forget how important physical and mental health are. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story isn't over. His legacy continues to grow, each chapter showing his enduring spirit, his determination, and his belief in the power of dreams. He has shown us that limits are something we create ourselves, that with enough courage and determination, anything is possible. He reminds us that we can all achieve great things, overcome tough times, and leave our mark on the world. Arnold's message is clear. We can shape our future, chase our dreams, and our potential is limitless. So, go out there, find what you love, embrace the challenges, and never give up on your dreams. After all, as Arnold himself would say,
I'll be back.
if you enjoyed this deep dive into his life, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Brainy Box, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing content. Let us know in the comments. Which part of Arnold's journey inspired you the most? Stay tuned for more fascinating stories. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. The events and facts presented are based on publicly available information. While we strive for accuracy, some details may be subject to interpretation. Any opinions expressed are for discussion and entertainment purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.